Snow falls gray on the granite halls where 1,000 empty promise calls. The men in suits with the polished shoes, they pick the winners and they choose the news. You stand too loud, you speak your mind, that's a whisper they leave way behind. They preach of safety, they talk of peace, but the chains they forge will never cease. They took the steel from a working man's hand while the shadows gather across the land. The flood comes deep and the money is dirty, from Gaza Strip to the border of 30. The flag hangs low, just a stained red leaf, the price of silence, the sovereign's greed. The border's thin as a weathered road. They sold the key and they stole the hole. The pipeline's cracked but the drug line's clean, a cartel banner where the wheat fields have been. The mosque now shouts what the pulpit won't dare, while the old faith whispers a silent prayer. They look to Mecca and they pay the toll, and the northern soul is losing all control. They took the steel from a working man's hand while the shadows gather across the land. The flood comes deep and the money is dirty, from Gaza Strip to the border of 30. The flag hangs low, just a stained red leaf, the price of silence, the sovereign's greed. Oh, they say be calm, pay your taxes and don't look, but the history they teach ain't in the book. I see the poison running through the stream, and this cold nightmare is Canada's dream. They want our silence, they want the submission, but a frozen heart still holds a conviction. They took the steel from a working man's hand while the shadows gather across the land. The flood comes deep and the money is dirty, from Gaza Strip to the border of 30. The flag hangs low, just a stained red leaf, the price of silence, the sovereign's greed. The flag hangs low, just a stained red leaf, the price of silence, the sovereign's greed. They came with the paper, slick back and smiling wide. Says sorry about the trouble, son, but you got nothing left to ride. Watch that old blue Ford get chained up in the pale daylight. Heard the diesel moan goodbye, man, that was a hell of a night. But the sun went down and the devil woke up in my soul. Found my way to the impound lot just to take back the toll. A little wire twister, hot switch ain't exactly how the goober goes. Now the 302 V8 is breathing smoke out the pipe. Smells like kerosene and freedom on a cold Alabama night. They sang about leaving, they sang about gone, they sang about how you move on. But I'm walking through the fire and I'm taking back the toll. Got my truck, got my dog, got my house, got my soul. You can try and bury me down 6 feet in the dirt, but I climb out with everything, even the damn hurt. I ain't lost a thing tonight, I just got back what was mine. That truck was just steel and chrome, the house was just lumber and glass. But they took the only thing that saw me when I hit the lower class. Yeah, she said he's better off without you, broke down on the town, and she pawned my blue heelers hard for a cheap dress and a silver crown. Traced that woman's new address out past the county line. Saw him in the window fenced in, looking small, not feeling fine. I walked right past the keep out sign, didn't even have to call his name. He saw my shadow, felt my soul, and that dog remembered the game. He ran a fence line hard, leaped that 5 foot wide like he was shot. Now his tail's beating time on my stolen truck's floorboard. 2 things in the truck seat now, my dog and my pride restored. But a man ain't a man till his name's back up on his own front door. They painted the walls white, put a gate where the fence had fell, but they couldn't scrub the blood out of the old dry water well. Remember that old deed was hidden, folded up beneath a stone. A legal loophole, a paper trip that said the place was still my own. Knocked on the door, truck idling loud, dog at my side. Look at me and say, got the papers right here, son. Turns out this ain't your scene. Now the porch light's burning for me on a long and final night. You take a man's future, you take his pride. You leave him in the gutter, nowhere left to hide. But you forgot the rules of the dirt and the dark. What I built with my hand. The dust on your old guitar case is thick as December snow. It's leaned against the wall where you left it 8 long months ago. I move around this house like a ghost, a silhouette of your man. And I keep the blinds pulled tight so the sun don't touch the wedding band.
But you know I ain't gone, I ain't left. I'm the baseline in your chest. You can sweep the floor, but you can't dust me out. You can't tune out the sound, no doubt. They say time heals everything, but the truth is a lie they sold. I'm walking through a story that never wanted to be told.
No casket and dirt,
no stone and inscription.
the only place I'm buried
is in your transcription
of the same damn argument.
under the same tin roof. You can't outrun a ghost when she's standing in your truth.
I was staring at the screen that night, throwing words like knives. Said if you walk out that door, you're walking out of both our lives. I poured myself a glass of cheap bourbon and sat back in that chair. Never thought your threat to leave would just hang suspended in the air.
See, I never needed a ride or a ticket to leave. You built this empty house, where do you think I breathe? You were ready for the silence, but the silence got loud. You wanted me gone, now I'm the permanent cloud.
I just need to know, was it real or just a fever dream I had? Was there a future we lost? Was the good worth all the bad? I trade this quiet hell for one last word, one single touch.
Don't you dare look back at the past like it's a window pane. It's an unbroken mirror reflecting all your pain.
I'm the echo of the shotgun blast you fired at your own door. You're asking for a memory, but you're only gonna need more. They say time heals everything, the truth is a lie that's traced out everything that turns.
They say time heals everything, but the truth is a lie they sold. I'm walking through a story that never wanted to and you won't.
The radio's playing that same old tune, snow piling up neath the tired moon.
Rudolph's nose is a beacon, they say, got in the sleigh on Christmas Day. But the tracks that I see in the cold hard ground look heavy and deep without a sound.
Tell me, baby, are those tales still true?
Or is it something darker pulling you?
You can talk that gloom, you can curse the cold, but there's magic in stories that can't be sold.
I still see the gleam of the cold black eyes underneath the brim where frosty lies. He melts every year, but he comes back whole, a ghost in the frost that grips your soul.
Don't let the darkness take your view, the spirit's there if you want it to.
The bells are ringing, but they sound like chains.
It's just the old season washing out the pain.
We're waiting for something riding through the night.
It's a sleigh ride ghost on a highway lane, chasing the sugar through the falling rain. A leather-clad Santa with a heart of stone, delivering secrets we've always known. From the northern star to the broken neon light, it's Christmas, darling, and we're holding on tight. Yeah, a red-nosed legend and a cold, cold stare. We'll take the magic if the devil don't care.
The lights are tangled up in the power lines, and hope is just a word on cheap store signs.
I lost my faith in that old red coat years ago,
when the chimney smoke was just a place to go.
but I still wait for the rumble, the shake, the sound of something good on this broken ground. You talk about giving up,
But your eyes still shine. You're watching the sky, wishing for a sign.
the red-nosed reindeer is still flying higher than you. He takes the weight of the world and he sees it through. So let go of the dark and just hold the line.
It's a sleigh ride ghost on a highway lane,
Chasing the sugar through the falling rain,
a leather-clad Santa with a heart of stone,
delivering secrets we've always known. From the northern star to the broken neon light, it's Christmas, darling, and we're holding on tight. Yeah, red-nosed legend and a cold, cold stare. We'll take the magic if the devil don't care.
Don't look back,
Sleigh bells fade,
just the cold hard snow.
and the choice we made.
Merry Christmas, ghost.
Steam rises thick, it's a smoke screen, that's the truth. Mirror writes a bad check, gotta cash it, gotta move. Whispers Voices off the concrete tile sound like sirens off the interstate, mapping out the miles that'll seal your final fate. Every droplet holds a vial, painting venom in the dark. Another shadow memory leaving its bitter mark. Yeah, my finger traces the foggy glass, etching the escape route fast, drawing roads where the devil rode, roads will walk at last. The steel bird arms are warning through the ground streak window pane. Stars align like streetlights through the bullet holes of rain. Ocean folds and the cold cities glow, 10,000 feet below, melting into the drain. Ain't nobody gonna know. The water's running, the engine's running low, two worlds bleed into one, where we gotta go. Beyond the steam in the glass, I see the world that's calling out the dead to me, where cracked porcelain and cold cement collide. Horizon stretch, ain't no place left to hide. Horizon stretch, ain't no place left to hide. Oh. Altitude turns my breath to dust. That's what happens when you gotta run on trust. These cold tiles keep the graveyard time a beat, a hollow broken rhyme. So bubbles burst like flashlights in the woods, running from the hounds misunderstood, carrying the secrets to the badlands, out of bounds. The water's running, the engine's running low, two worlds bleed into one, where we gotta go. Beyond the steam in the glass, I see the world that's calling out the dead to me, where cracked porcelain and cold cement collide. Horizon stretch, ain't no place left to hide. Horizon stretch, ain't no place left to hide. Oh. We're here, we're gone, stuck in the fog, from the city to the swamp dog. The journey's etched in the humid haze, burning off the sins of yesterday's craze. A dream begins where the cold water hits, to all the places where the light quits. Gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go. The snow ain't white, it's the color of ash on old regrets that line the roadside ditch where the righteous used to bless.
The wreaths are hung, but they're made of wire, cold and thin, like a promise choked out by the ghost of a forgotten sin.
I drove 100 hours just to see my past on fire. The same faded storefronts, only sinking down lower, higher.
The debt I owe to this town for the boy I left behind, and that cheap red tinsel is the only peace I can find.
Hear the bell, but it ain't a tune, it's just a shackle on the chain. Drags the cold ground where they buried all the things I couldn't gain. This ain't silent night, it is the sound of a heavy heart. Every string of fading light, just another crack in the wall. It ain't the hope of morning, it's the curse of yesterday's cost. The only ghost of Christmas here is everything I lost.
Thought I heard a sleigh bell, but it was a chain on a truck, pulling through the mud and the ice, driven by no good luck.
Saw a shadow in the alley, not a reindeer, but a beat-up Ford. Old St. Nick's on a mission, coming to settle a score. He had a list on a clipboard and my name was underlined in red. Said he needed the deed to the property before the sun left my head.
The velvet suit was worn thin and the beard was stiff with frost. Told me, son, I don't bring presents, I just come to count the cost.
Hear the bell, but it ain't a tune, it's just a shackle on the chain. Drags the cold ground where they buried all the things I couldn't gain. This ain't silent night, it is the sound of a heavy haul. Every string of fading light, just another crack in the wall. It ain't the hope of morning, it's the curse of yesterday's cost. The only ghost of Christmas here is everything I lost.
I lit a single candle on the windowsill at dusk. Prayed for a miracle, but all I tasted was the dust.
Ask the Lord for mercy, whisper loud for just one grace, to lift the weight of winter off this hollow,
Haunted place.
but the silence just got heavier. The shadows stretched too tall.
Guess they closed the gates of heaven, didn't wanna hear my call. Just the cold wind blowing through the memory of a name.
I saw the tree stood broken where the corner lamp had failed. Just a crooked shadow, every branch looked hard and nailed.
And underneath the tinsel, which was faded brown and thin, there sat a black box, a package that I knew I had to win.
Wrapped in old newspaper, tied with cheap, greasy twine.
It wasn't left for a boy, it was left for me to find.
It's got the weight of a debt and the scent of gasoline and rust.
Then I know that final present is just everything turned to dust.
The ghost of Christmas here is everything I lost. The only ghost of Christmas here is everything I lost. The snow ain't white, it's the color of ash on old regrets that line the roadside ditch where the righteous used to bless. The wreaths are hung, but they're made of white, cold and thin, like a promise choked out by the ghost of a forgotten sin. I drove 100 hours just to see my past on fire. The same faded storefronts, only sinking down lower high. The debt I owe to this town for the boy I left behind. And that cheap red tinsel is the only piece I can find. Hear the bell, but it ain't a tune, it's just a shackle on a chain. Drags the cold ground where they buried all the things I couldn't gain. This ain't silent night, it is the sound of a heavy haul. Every string of fading light, just another crack in the wall. It ain't the hope of morning, It's a curse of yesterday's cause. The only ghost of Christmas here is everything I lost. Thought I heard a sleigh bell, but it was a chain on a truck, pulling through the mud and the ice, driven by no good luck. Saw a shadow in the alley, not a reindeer, but a beat-up Ford. Old St. Nick's on a mission, coming to settle a score. He had a list on a clipboard, and my name was underlined in red. Said he needed the deed to the property for the sun left my head. The velvet suit was worn thin, and the beard was stiff with frost. Told me, son, I don't bring presents, I just come to count the cost. Hear the bell, but it ain't a tune, it's just a shackle on the chain. Drags the cold ground where they buried all the things I couldn't gain. This ain't silent night, it is the sound of a heavy heart. Every string a fading light, just another crack in the wall. It ain't the hope of morning, it's the curse of yesterday's cause. The only ghost of Christmas here is everything I lost. I lit a single candle on the windowsill at dusk, prayed for a miracle, but all I tasted was the dust. Asked the Lord for mercy, whispered loud for just one grace, to lift the weight of winter off this hollow haunted place. But the silence just got heavier, the shadows stretched too tall. Guess they closed the gates of heaven, didn't want to hear my call. Just the cold wind blowing through the memory of a name. I saw the tree stood broken where the corner lamp had failed. Just a crooked shadow, every branch looked hard and nailed. And underneath the tinsel, which was faded brown and thin, there sat a black box, a package that I knew I had to win. Wrapped in old newspaper, tied with cheap, greasy twine. It wasn't left for a boy, it was left for me to find. It's got the weight of a debt and the scent of gasoline and rust. And I know that final present is just everything turned to dust. The only ghost of Christmas here is everything I lost. The only ghost of Christmas here is everything I lost. The snow outside is frozen hard, and the sky is the color of a rust. I got a secret burning in my pocket, turning promises to dust. And there's a shadow at the window when the clock strikes 3:30. And I know that old St. Nick ain't bringing a thing for me. I hear a sound above the wind, a whisper in the pines. It ain't the hope of giving joy, but the consequence of crimes. The fire's burning low now, but the heat won't touch the bone. bone, cause the truth rides on a reindeer and he's heading straight for home. He sees you when you're sneaking, he knows when you're running fast. He knows every dirty deal you cut that wasn't built to last. Better lock the door and turn the lights off high beneath the floor, cause the man in red is coming around to settle up the score. Last year was a warning, a single lump of black stone. I should've read the message that the winter winds had blown. I sold all more than half my soul to pay a crooked debt. Now I'm staring at a chimney full of cold, deep regret. I hear a sound above the wind, a whisper in the pines. It ain't the hope of giving joy, but the consequence of crimes. The fire's burning low now, but the heat won't touch the bone, cause the truth rides on a reindeer and he's heading straight for home. He sees you when you're sneaking, he knows when you're running fast. He knows every dirty deal you cut that wasn't built to last. Better lock the door and turn the lights off high beneath the floor, cause the man in red is coming around to settle up the score. Don't pray to Mary or the angels, don't pretend you haven't sinned. The list is long, the ink is dry, and the judgment is on the wind. That chimney soot ain't smoke from the fire, it's a sign of what's been sold. And the cold it drops is heavier than all the winter cold. He sees you when you're sneaking, he knows when you're running fast. He knows every dirty deal you cut that wasn't built to last. Better lock the door and turn the lights off high beneath the floor, cause a man in red is coming round to settle up the score. He sees you when you're sneaking, he knows when you're running fast. He knows every dirty deal you cut that wasn't built to last. Better lock the door and turn the lights off high beneath the floor, cause the man in red is coming round to settle up the score. He sees you when you're sneaking, he knows when you're running fast. He knows every dirty deal you cut that wasn't built to last. Better lock the door and turn the lights off high beneath the floor, cause the man in red is coming round to settle up the score. Settle up the score. Better watch out. The sun dipped down on the last stretch of fence. We watched the dust settle on a hard-earned expense. You packed your bag, you cinched your saddle tight. Just another silhouette riding out into the night. Now any other man, he'd stammer and he'd stall, but that word goodbye just don't fit us at all. Cause the truth is whispered on a cold wind's breath. Cowboys don't say goodbye, only till death. We just ride on out past the river and the road, trading one heavy burden for another heavy load. No tear in the eye, no final desperate plea. The last ride's just so long, partner to me. We shared the water, we ate the trail dust stew, stared down the darkness till the morning broke through. Out here in the Badlands, the promise ain't a night. It's the silent understanding of the trouble you ain't forgot. You know the wind can scatter all the words that are weak, so we keep the faith we made when we promised not to speak. Cause the truth is whispered on a cold wind's breath. Cowboys don't say goodbye, only till death. We just ride on out past the river and the road, trading one heavy burden for another heavy load. No tear in the eye, no final desperate plea. The last ride's just so long, partner to me. They say the devil collects on every soul that strays, but a man on you can't stop for the delays. You got your own empty miles, I got mine yet to roam. The world's just a desert and we're never truly home. So I'll just tip my hat and I'll see you on the flip. Yeah, I'll see you on the flip. The last ride's just so long. Across the frozen ground, by the pale moon's wicked light, no human soul around, just the shadows of the night. Chain on the harness clinks, making a chilling sound. The wagon sways and nearly sinks on this unholy ground. Bells on the chain, bells on the chain, ringing out the dread. Oh, the fear that grips the bone when you hear them overhead. Bells on the chain, bells on the chain, ringing out the dread. Oh, the fear that grips the bone when you hear them overhead. A year or so ago, I saw them take a soul, wrapped up in frozen snow. They had reached their wicked goal. The eyes were wide and blank, the dead was plainly old. They left him there upon the bank and took to the winter road. Bells on the chain, bells on the chain, ringing out the dread. Oh, the fear that grips the bone when you hear them overhead. Bells on the chain, bells on the chain, ringing out the dread. Oh, the fear that grips the bone when you hear them overhead. Cold and thin, the horses breathe like ghosts, a payment for the sin that cost you what you love most. Don't turn your head to see what darkness they possess. Keep driving till you find the sea and hope for nothing less. Bells on the chain, bells on the chain, ringing out the dread. Oh, the fear that grips the bone when you hear them overhead. Bells on the chain, bells on the chain, ringing out the dread. Oh, the fear that grips the bone when you hear them overhead. This winter moon is red, the time for games is done. You can't pay back the debt, you can't undo what's spun. So drive that bobtailed beast 200 for his pace, then hitch him to an open sleigh, and crack, you'll take the lead. Bells on the chain, bells on the chain, ringing out the dread, oh, the fear that grips the bone when you hear them overhead. Bells on the chain, bells on the chain, ringing out the dread, oh, the fear that grips the bone when you hear them overhead. Frosty's hat got blown away, Rudolph's nose won't light today. The jingle bells sound out of tune, feels like Christmas left too soon. Oh, reindeer blues, what can I do? No snow to crunch, no sky so blue. Reindeer blues, I'm feeling used. Where's the joy I thought I knew? The sleigh is stuck in muddy tracks, Santa's list got soaked and cracked. Elves are striking toys undone. This holiday ain't much fun, but maybe joy's in what you make, even when the world's at stake. Oh, reindeer blues, what can I do? No snow to crunch, no sky so blue. Reindeer blues, I'm feeling used. Where's the joy I thought I knew? They break Frosty's hat, or knit a new one Rudolph's nose. Just needs a sun, jingle bells, a little glue. Holiday spirit's up to you. Finding deer blues, we pushed right through. The snow is gone, but skies feel new. No more blues, 'cause we refused to let the dark steal what we knew. Yeah, the checklist failed, the chimney's cold. Story's different than the one we're told. Still got a beat, still got a breath. Found the light when staring down the death. That muddy track won't stop the ride. We fix the sleigh and swallow our pride. Christmas ain't a day, it's the fight inside. No Grandpappy built this furnace, set it deep in the dirt and stone. Said, son, you let the fire die, and you won't be dying alone. And now the copper sweats and sighs, a prayer to things unseen. I'm just the last in line to feed the devil's dog machine. Been stirring mash since I was 10. It's sweeter than a sin, but every drop that falls tonight is blood upon my kin. The still is singing sorrow, and the fire is a black sun. I feed it grain and fear, a dead that can't be outrun. Every drop that trickles down is a chain around my soul. I'm not a sinner, I'm the fuel the curse has taken hold. The well water used to run clear before Grandpappy drew the line. He killed a man for this hollow, claimed the spring was only mine. They found a body buried close where the yeast begins to foam. Said he paid the price, but the price keeps dragging me home. Now the ghost of that poor fool comes to tap the copper tank, and every drink you pour is just another life he drank. The still is singing sorrow, and the fire is a black sun. I feed it grain and fear, a death that can't be outrun. Every drop that trickles down is a chain around my soul. I'm not a sinner, I'm the fuel the curse has taken hold. Oh, still you've been breathing longer than I have, and I know your heart's cold. The mash is done, the debt is paid, I'm ready to be sold. Just grant me one breath of silence before the shadow takes the jar, 'cause a dead man's peace is the only kind I'm getting this far. The still is singing sorrow, and the fire is a black sun. I feed it grain and fear, a death that can't be outrun. Every drop that trickles down is a chain around my soul. I'm not a sinner, I'm the fuel the curse has taken hold. Came not by the dozen, but they came in by the million. And the fields turned to pavement, and the price of a shack went to the ceiling. They took the beds in the hospital, and they took the good jobs too. And they watched from the porches, but the North Star turned to cold blind blue. But we just stood there on the pavement, and Canadians said nothing. They steal the air right out of your lungs, they take the silver off the tongue. We watched the fire, we just stood dumb. They came for everything and we just stood there on the pavement. When is enough enough? When is enough enough? They keep on taking, and Canadians said nothing. They took your gold and property, they stole the steel right out of the fence. They killed the faith that was in your fathers, they left us with no common sense. The screaming children in the night was nothing but a low black moan. We saw the truth with open eyes, but we were too afraid to go home. We just prayed the wind would take it, and Canadians said nothing. They steal the air right out of your lungs, they take the silver off the tongue. We watched the fire, we just stood dumb. They came for everything and we just stood there on the pavement. When is enough enough? When is enough enough? They keep on taking. And Canadians said nothing. They didn't have to break the walls down. No, they didn't have to pick the lock. We opened the gates for every thief and every liar. We watched the clock. The silence is the weapon that we handed over. The silence is the curse that we are under. We just stood there on the pavement. When is enough enough? When is enough enough? They keep on taking. And Canadians said nothing.
Up here the air is thin and the paychecks looking mean. 20 cycles on the station, never seen the sky so clean. But down below that planet waits a poison emerald glow. The contract signed, the pot is primed, it's time to start the show. I got a faded picture of a home I left behind, and a thirst for exotics that's been blinding all mankind. Oh, Icarus, you're beautiful lie. You promise and you stay. A 7-day clock and a one-way trip. Hear the dropship bell ring. The devil deals a hand down here with toxic clouds and bass. And if you miss that rendezvous, you're the main course for the feast. So I run and I swing and I pray to the brass, 'cause the station won't wait. If I don't punch the ticket back, I'm sealed inside this fate. My axe is dull, my canteen's low. The sun is fading fast. Gotta cut down wood and build a wall to make the moment last. 'Cause the green horns hit the drop zone. They don't know nothing about the code. Just walking in the open door to lift a prospector's load. They tried to steal my heart and steal. They went for the good stuff quick. Well, the only law on this cold rock is a shotgun's metal clip. Got the golden shards tucked in my pack. The mission's done and clear, but the thunder's rolling in the west. The lightning's getting near. The voice on the radio cracks up. Steady. Prospector, you got 10 minutes. Gotta drop the forge, gotta drop the weight. Gotta finish what I've started. Oh, Icarus, you beautiful lie. You promise and you stay. A 7-day clock and a one-way trip. Hear the dropship bell ring. The devil deals a hand down here with toxic clouds and bass. And if you miss that rendezvous, you're the main course for the feast. So I run and I swing and I pray to the brass, 'cause the station won't wait. If I don't punch a ticket back, I'm sealed inside this fate. There's a fresh stone can in the mud right beside the rendezvous. It's where we left the thief who thought he could take what wasn't due. He had a fine new rifle, but he got himself clipped off.
just a lesson written on the walls, a lonely burial call. We stood him up and put him down, a price on every hand. We don't need no sheriff in this black and broken land. Oh, I caress your beautiful life. You promised and you stole. A one-way ticket down to hell for the riches of the young. The dropship's here, the ramp is down, I can almost feel the air. Gotta make this last final 50 yards or leave my body there. I'm kicking and screaming and burning my lungs just to get off this dark rock. I'm home, I'm in the ship, just beat the final clock. Down below the ice and stone, they call it Whoville, USA. Tiny little picture town where every soul knows how to pray. They ring their bells and burn their logs, and they make their noisy toys while I watch them from the window crack, drowning in their joy and noise. I got a green skin and a bitter grin and a heart that won't give ground, 'cause I never got invited to the happiness they found. Gonna ride on down that icy slope with a sack across my back. Gonna steal the sound of merriment right off that holiday track. It ain't the presents that I'm after, it's the silence I need to keep. Gonna turn that little silver town into a place where the shadows sleep. Oh, Mount Crumpet knows my hunger, and the cold wind knows my name. I'm just looking for a little peace and to douse that Christmas flame. Saddled up old Max, my dog, put some antlers on his head. Told him tonight we ain't bringing gifts, son, we're taking back what they bled. Out of the winter air and into the ears of a man who just wants rest. I saw a look of misery on his face, but that dog always does his best. Went down the chimney slow and slick, like a serpent in the dark. Took the tinsel and the roast beast and every single little spark. But then I saw a tiny thing in a pink and fuzzy nightgown. Didn't scream or holler, just looked at me like I was just a clown. She said, "Mr. Santa, why you taking our beautiful Christmas tree?" And for a second my stone heart broke the chain and set the devil free. Gonna ride on down that icy slope with a sack across my back. Gonna steal the sound of merriment right off that holiday track. It ain't the presents that I'm after, it's the silence I need to keep. Gonna turn that little silver town into a place where the shadows sleep. Oh, Mount Crumpet knows my hunger, and the cold wind knows my name. I'm just looking for a little peace and to douse that Christmas flame.
top of Crumpet Peak, all that plunder around my feet, waiting for the weeping sound, that sweet expected defeat. But then I heard a different noise, a sound that cut right through the cold. The Who's were singing just the same, a story better than I'd been told. It wasn't the ribbons or the boxes, the candles or the feast. It was something deep inside them that Christmas hadn't ceased. Now I'm riding down that snowy slope with a heart that's grown too big. Gonna give the joy back to the folks and break my greedy little dig. It wasn't the presents that they needed, it was the love they kept to hold. Gonna roll this wagon back down south before my story's too old. Oh, Mount Crumpet knows my hunger, but my new heart knows my name. I found my peace in their happiness, and now I share their Christmas flame.
Wreaths are bright on every door, but not the one that leads to mine. Got 3 blocks left till the county line, watching the city signs. They sing it sweet and low about silent night, but all I hear is the dread of the blue light flashing in my mirror and the voices in my head. The glove box hides the map, the steel is cold and warm. Christmas Eve, the night the devil said, another lost soul born. Dashing through the snow in a stolen Chevrolet, past the sirens wailing loud, trying to get away. It's a broken kind of season where the rules are cheap and thin. Hope is just a fuel light, and the chase is where we win. The plastic Santa watching all the deals we couldn't fast. Another lonely shadow fading, hoping that the gas will last. I see the glitter and the gold, I see the lights and the lies, but I'm focused on the dark road disappearing from my eyes. This ain't no peaceful sleep, this is the sound of the engine screaming loud. They're talking peace on earth, but the cops are closing near. I hear that sleigh bell jingle, but it's the noise of rising fear. The highway's slick and silent, and I'm pushing hard to fly, praying to a savior who already said goodbye. Dashing through the snow in a stolen Chevrolet, past the sirens wailing loud, trying to get away. It's a broken kind of season where the rules are cheap and thin. Hope is just a fuel light, and the chase is where we win.
brother, they're fading in the white. Got the radio down low, drowning out the fight. No manger, no miracle, just the glow of the dash lies dim. In the empty Christmas city, waiting for the hymn. We took the high road, took the hard road. Now we're finally free, yeah, Merry Christmas. World is frozen, hell is home to me. Dashing through the snow in a stolen Chevrolet, past the sirens wailing loud, trying to get away. It's a broken kind of season where the rules are cheap and thin. Hope is just a fuel light, and the chase is where we win.
Last bottle's drained and the dust has settled. Just another year where the demons won the medal. They're shouting hope outside, ringing bells in the town. But I know that ghost is just gonna stick around.
This ain't a fresh start, it's just a broken cycle. The calendar's clean, but the truth is still vital. They call it a brand new day, a clean slate, a prayer. But we know by dawn, the same old troubles waiting there.
I wrote down my resolutions on a matchbook cover. Said I'd be honest, said I'd finally recover. But the smoke clears out fast and the pen's just a lie. You can't bury the past with a cheer and a sigh. 10 seconds till the count. Better brace yourself for the letdown.
This ain't a fresh start, it's just a broken cycle. The calendar's clean, but the truth is still vital. They call it a brand new day, a clean slate, a prayer. But we know by dawn, the same old troubles waiting there.
We pray this midnight brings the change that the government won't see. A new year, a new cycle, maybe finally we'll be free. This ain't a fresh start, it's just a broken cycle. The calendar's clean, but the truth is still vital. They call it a brand new day, a clean slate, a prayer for the world. Maybe by dawn, the change we need will be ignited.
This ain't a fresh start, it's just a broken cycle. The calendar's clean, but the truth is still vital. They call it a brand new day, a clean slate, a prayer for the world. Maybe by dawn, the change we need will be ignited. Maybe by dawn, the change we need will be ignited.
on the wall says 2:30. I've done all the work that a man can do. The screen's gone cold with a ghost in the cold. A 404 error on a long dark road. So I sent that to the digital wind with my ID locked and my username pin. The gallows mile is out there somewhere in the black, but I'm walking away and I ain't looking back until the morning light. 46 shadows waiting in a line, but I'm taking my hand off the ticking of time. The server is hungry, the library's stalled. I'm deaf to the rhythm of the browser's call. The cache is clear, the portal's shut. I'm trusting my soul and I'm trusting my gut. Yeah, I sent that ticket to the digital wind with my ID locked and my username pin. The gallows mile is out there somewhere in the black, but I'm walking away and I ain't looking back. I'm staring at the static of a spinning wheel, wondering if the progress is even real. The sun is sinking on a wasted day. I let the wires rust while I walk away. On a page like a restless outlaw locked inside a cage, but the cage door's open, I'm setting it free. Tomorrow's a day for the rest of the 43. I sent that ticket to the digital wind with my ID locked and my username pin. The gallows mile is out there somewhere in the black, but I'm walking away and I ain't looking back. Yeah, I'm walking away. Let the server rest. I'm gone into the shadows.